Okay, so this week had a lot going on in AI. I have got 6 things to cover. Timestamps are in the description. Jump to whatever interests you. Starting now. Starting with OpenAI and Codex. Most people know Codex as a coding tool, right? The story is changing fast. OpenAI just shipped 62 new apps and 110 capabilities inside Codex through role-specific plugins built for data analysts, salespeople, product designers, and investment bankers. Legal and marketing plugins are coming next. And here is the number that tells you everything about where this is going. 5 million people use Codex every week, and on 1/5 of them is not a developer. That non-developer group is going 3 times faster than the developer base. OpenAI also added a feature called Sites, which lets anyone publish their analysis or plan as an interactive website with no code involved. Another feature called Annotations lets you highlight any part of a document and ask for changes on the spot. Wix, Figma, and Replit are already in as third-party partners. The bigger picture here is pretty obvious. OpenAI is not building a coding tool anymore. They're building an all-purpose work app for everyone. And the direction points straight toward folding Codex into a ChatGPT super app down the road. Now let's talk about Hermes Desktop from Nous Research. And honestly, this one flew under the radar for a lot of people. Nous Research, known for their open source AI models, just released a free desktop agent for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. The whole thing is open source under the MIT license, which means anyone can look at the code, change it, or build on top of it with no restrictions. What makes it interesting is how many places it can reach. Hermes connects to Telegram, Discord, Slack, WhatsApp, Signal, email, and even your terminal. So instead of one siloed AI tool, you get one agent living on your computer that can work across everything. It has memory that stores your projects and past solutions, and it can create sub-agents that run their own scripts and code. It also searches the web and generates images. For people who want an open alternative to paid agent tools, Hermes Desktop is the most serious option we have seen so far. Moving to Perplexity, the company just announced a hybrid system that decides automatically what runs on your own computer and what gets sent to the cloud. The idea is simple, but the impact is big. If you share financial documents or health information with the AI, that stays local on your machine. If you need heavy computing power for a complex task, that goes to the cloud. Your data never leaves your device when it doesn't need to. This is coming to their always-on agent product called Personal Computer starting in July. They partnered with Intel to build it, but the system also works on other hardware like NVIDIA's RTX Spark chips. What Perplexity is really saying here is that the data center is starting to move onto your laptop. And here is something nobody really talked about. Perplexity says their business model already rewards correct answers rather than just high compute usage, which means they actually have a reason to make this efficient rather than keep you dependent on expensive cloud processing. Next up is Ideogram 4.0, and this one is a big deal for the open source image generation world. Ideogram just released their 4.0 model as an open weight model, meaning you can download it and run it on your own hardware. It generates images at native 2K resolution, which most open models simply cannot do. The text rendering is sharper than anything in the open source space right now, which matters a lot for logos, posters, and anything with words in it. You can also control exactly where elements appear in an image using bounding boxes. On the design arena leaderboard, Ideogram 4.0 is ranked number 1 among all open-weight models. The only models that score higher are closed systems from OpenAI and Google. In testing, it clearly beats Midjourney V8 and sits roughly on the same level as Flux, though it falls short for GPT Image 2 and Google's Nano Banana Pro. Pricing through their API goes from 3 cents per image in turbo mode up to 10 cents in quality mode. Commercial use requires a paid license, even though the weights are free to download. But for researchers, developers, and creators who want to run a high quality image model locally, this is now the clearest choice in the open source category. Then there is Gemma 412B from Google DeepMind. And the headline is that they packed a full multimodal AI into just 16 gigabytes of RAM. That means you can run this on a normal laptop, not a powerful workstation, not a server. Just a regular machine with 16 gigs. The model handles text, images, and audio all at once without needing separate systems for each type. That cuts down on memory, processing time, and delay. And here is what shocked people when the benchmarks came out. The 12B model nearly matches the 26B model, which is twice its size on the tests like GPQA Diamond, MMLU Pro, and DocVQA. It also clearly beats the older Gemma 327B despite being much smaller. It can analyze video by processing frames and audio at the same time. The model is free for commercial use under the Apache 2.0 license and is available on Hugging Face, Ollama, and LM Studio right now. The crazy part is that a model this capable fits in a laptop at all. And finally, XAI just updated Grok Imagine to version 1.5. And this one is about video. You give it a single still image, describe what you want to happen, and it turns that image into a short video at up to 720 pixel resolution. You can control the camera movement, the pace, and the overall feel through a simple text prompt. Multiple clips can be switched together to make a longer scenes, and the lighting and details from the original image stays consistent throughout. The model is live right now through the XAI API. That is where we will wrap it up. The interesting thing across all 6 of these updates is that more and more of these is moving onto your own device, your laptop, your desktop, with your data staying private. Whether that trend keeps growing is the question worth watching. Drop your thoughts below, make sure you are subscribed, hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one.